BBC News with Fiona MacDonald. President Biden has warned Moscow of crippling economic sanctions if it attacks Ukraine. His comments came during a 2-hour video conference with the Russian leader Vladimir Putin. The Kremlin says Mr. Putin sought guarantees from Washington that NATO would not expand further eastwards. Russia has concentrated thousands of troops on its border with Ukraine. Kiev has thanked Washington for its support, but the President's office said results of the talks weren't sensational. The French authorities say they've arrested a Saudi citizen suspected of involvement in the murder of the journalist Jamal Khashoggi. The suspect is facing extradition to Turkey, where the killing took place, but the Saudis say the case is one of mistaken identity. The Saudi journalist was a prominent critic of the kingdom's rulers. A fire at a crowded prison in the Burundian capital has killed at least 38 people and injured many others. It was the second blaze in the Gitega jail in recent months. Washington has targeted with sanctions Iranian, Syrian and Ugandan officials and organisations it accuses of rights violations. Many on the list are linked to Iran's security services. Donald Trump's White House Chief of Staff is again refusing to give evidence to the committee investigating the deadly attack on the US Capitol in January. Mark Meadows' lawyer said his client didn't believe the committee would respect what he called the boundaries of executive privilege. This year's Nobel laureate in literature has criticised Britain and France for their responses to migrants crossing the English Channel. Abdul Razak Gurnah described as inhumane the way they'd handled the situation. And the IOC has said there should be as little political interference in the Beijing Winter Olympic Games as possible, despite the US diplomatic boycott. The US said the move was needed because of China's rights violations. BBC News.